of security. And it's more than in the field of soft security. The European Union has less a tradition of weapons and more a tradition of discussion and dialogue. And in that regard, we want to work together with Vietnam and with ASEAN to promote the regional stability, the regional peace, and especially also the rule of law.
Okay, so over the past year, Vietnam and Belgium have made positive developments. So what is the highlight of relation between two countries?
There are many highlights, but let me say that we have had indeed, well, next year we will have the 50 years of relations between Vietnam and Belgium, and the relationship has steadily developed from a partnership in development cooperation into a partnership today in the field of energy, of climate, of agriculture, of transport and logistics. Because of the growth of Vietnam itself, Vietnam has become a middle-income country, and we are now focusing on working together as peers, hand in hand, to face the new challenges for Vietnam to become a higher income country. That means that we will contribute to the further development of the agro-industrial economy of Vietnam. It means the cultivation, the preservation, the processing of food, but also the transport of food, and give them a higher added value so that it can be exported to the United States and to the European Union at higher prices. So we are working together on this.
Okay, so how do the two countries take advantage of opportunity from free trade agreement?
They do take advantage because they are gateways. Vietnam we consider being a gateway to the Asian economy and to the economy of this part of the world, the Southeast Asian economies. And of course Belgium is the gateway to Europe. We have the largest ports in Europe together with the Netherlands. And we have developed a very, very intense logistical network. So whenever you import in Belgium, you can get your goods delivered throughout the European Union in 24 to 48 hours, which is a very, very strong gateway to Europe. The same goes for Vietnam. We see Vietnam as a stable country and a fast developing country, and because of the free trade agreement there is more stability and more predictability in the bilateral trade. The next step we want to take is in an investment agreement treaty, and that has been signed, and we are now working on ratifying that treaty so that Vietnam and Belgium and the EU and Vietnam can invest in each other's countries in a more predictable way.
Okay, so it said that the current scale of economic trade relation between the two countries is not commensurate with the level of political relations and the available potential. So do you think what is the cause and what should the two countries do to fix it?
Yes. We have been fixing it. The free trade agreement is a big fix, I would say. That has opened up the opportunities for the years to come. So you have to give time to the free trade agreement also to allow companies to invest and to develop further trade. That will come. I am very confident of that. The second phase would be indeed the investment treaty. What I would think is a big point indeed, as you were rightly saying. We have very close political relationships between Vietnam and Belgium, and we want to bank on that to create more people-to-people contacts and to create also a stable environment for investments. It means that we want to count on the Vietnamese government to help our companies also to invest here in Vietnam. And the willingness is there. And now it becomes an issue of making the investments in the right sectors. You know, Belgium, we are a small country, but we are very powerful in very specific areas, like offshore wind energy, like electricity, like wastewater treatment, but we are also very strong in pharmaceuticals or in agro-industrial